Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And I did a story earlier about all the bins not being collected across Scotland, particularly in Glasgow, with its big rat problem. Unfortunately for Glasgow, those big rats keep getting elected. But it isn't just the bin men and the recycling workers and the street cleaners that look like they're going on strike now. It appears Unison are about to call out the teachers. They want to strike for better pay as well. They're saying if the GMB can go on strike for better pay, so can we. And they're about to ballot their members. The strike will start just as the kids are going back to school, of course. No point striking during the holidays. That would be madness. However, their money isn't there. The local authorities who pay the teachers don't have it. More money will have to come in from central government. After all, the councils are not allowed to put the council tax up, are they? Bright idea there. Now, why is this an issue? Well, everyone voted Labour. And Labour, of course, are funded by the unions. And when the unions say, no, we want more money, and the Labour government will say, no, we haven't got the money. And then the unions say, that's right, you haven't got the money, and you're not getting it. We're not going to pay our money, our members' money, to the Labour Party unless we get our pay rises. It's always the same when Labour are in charge. Now, I know the SNP are in charge in Scotland, but ultimately the funding comes from Westminster when they divvy out all that Barnett formula. And in 2 years' time, of course, there'll be a Labour government in Scotland, most likely. It'll get worse. And Labour have got nowhere to go. They've literally got nowhere to go. They are the ones who, for the past 14 years, have been talking about workers' rights. You now have Angela Rayner with her last roll of the dice, as it were. The only thing she's been allowed to have, which is the workers' rights legislation. And in there it talks about fair pay rises, the ability for everyone to work from home. Yes, they're enshrining that in law. Don't know how that's going to work for bin men. We shall have to wait and see. But there's all these things that they're pushing through on workers' rights. One of them being this fair pay package. Just as everyone's going on strike and no one's got the money to pay them. It's going to get bad, isn't it? We're going to have a winter of discontent, and it's only going to be their first winter. This isn't James Callaghan flying home from holiday going, crisis? What crisis? This will be Keir Starmer going, I don't want to be Prime Minister anymore, and handing over to Angela Rayner. And then the country collapsing overnight and a new election. Can you imagine Angela Rayner being in charge? Who knows? Anyway, just as a round off here, David O'Connor, who is the Unison Scotland convener and head of local government employers, said, council workers deserve a wage that reflects their essential roles, with over 95% of these voting to say they're ready to take industrial action. He says, and if COSLA and the GMB go on, Unison must also stand up for its workers because they are undervalued. Yep. And of course, Unison doesn't just represent teachers. There's nurses as well. All the ancillary staff. All the people who work in the council offices. It's a big union. It's the biggest union. Can you imagine if everyone in Unison in Scotland went on strike? Scottish government would fall apart. All power to the unions, eh? I am not a communist. I am not. But I do believe that a fair rise, a fair pay for a fair work is fair. Anyway, years of inflation have eroded their wages. They deserve to be better. And after all, at the end of the day, teaching is important. Scotland's got an issue with teachers. Can't get them in, can't retain them. Overtaxes them. The violence in the classroom, the sexual assaults in the classroom, the lack of power that's been taken from the head teachers. It's all got to be reversed. If they want to save the teaching unions in Scotland, this is what's got to happen. It all depends on what direction the SNP wants to go and how much Swinney wants to avoid a damaging strike. Don't hold your breath. Thanks a lot. Bye.